A modern day marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Son and crushed up all his metacarpals, he said he ain't mean it, totally by accident. After the show, he didn't follow where y'all taxi went. Will this be available on Wax, Axe, Max Mill? They all in opposition to his ass whack tax bill. But will it pass the Senate? Slumlord tenant and a super like 1A. Have a fun stay. One day, he planned to put in a runway with enough land for his own projects and gunplay. Section 8 penthouse made look like Faye Dunaway. A lot of y'all ass out like gay runaway. It's how they say semi-risque.
Ronnie Nunn and Jack Nate are our officials. And the tip between the two MVPs, David Robinson and Hakeem Olajuwon, goes to the Spurs and Avery Johnson.
San Antonio now, Bob, wants to quicken the tempo. They want to get the game in the hundreds.
Inside to Robinson. Missed the lay-in. Mario Ellie came out and outplayed San Antonio.
And Olajuwon and Drexler combined for 52 with the 95 points.
In the first quarter, Rockets up by 1, 3-2. Robinson was 5 of 7. Doesn't get the 3, and Del Negro with another rebound. Robinson with a turnover. He had 7 in game number 1.
Up and down game. Get the ball into Olajuwon, force the double team, maybe shoot the three-point shot or go to a late screen roll. Here's the post up. No double team this time.
5 to shoot. 4, 3. With 1 second left, Olajuwon with the air ball, and that'll be 4. Both teams not shooting very well, both with only 2 field goals.
Mario Ellie into the ball game now. He'll be matched up against Elliott. They like that matchup defensively.
Avery Johnson got in trouble underneath, tried to get it to Robinson, put it on the floor, and the ball 2 field goals already here tonight. He's 2 for 4.
Olajuwon wanting the ball. Now the corner is cleared. He can make that move. He makes that spin, and that shot will be there for him.
Elliott stripped it. 8 on the shot.
When he's at his best, when he has to shoot jump shots off screen roll, you play to the weakness of his game.
Olajuwon missing the jumper. 4 rebounds for Rodman. Robinson on the run. Look at this. That's a 7-footer. He's fouled.
A set rotation, playing much better basketball.
Robinson misses the jumper. Olajuwon. Dennis Rodman to Robinson. Dennis Robinson down on the low block after the penetration dribble by Dennis.
David Robinson, this was his most explosive move of the night. A little bit of the Hakeem Olajuwon spin.
Much more offense than normal. Olajuwon steps over the fallen admiral and lays it in off the fingertips.
And finish. And Olajuwon goes to the basket. Robinson falls to take the charge. It was a no call, and Olajuwon, much needed field goal for his confidence.
Off the excellent pick from David Robinson. Now Olajuwon spinning inside, draws 3. He's fouled by Avery Johnson.
Taking it because it will present itself because of their offense.
Here's the battle of the most valuable players. Olajuwon last year, Robinson.
I was never discouraged, though.
No, that's right. Your number of attempts never went down.
That's right.
I like that. Hakeem Olajuwon into the paint.
Olajuwon, watch this move, Bob. Look at this guy. 6'10", fakes, stops, ball fakes, goes back.
In the first quarter, Hakeem Olajuwon, the dream came out strong on this year's MVP, David Robinson. Olajuwon now. Something happened there. They seem to have calmed down. Olajuwon got it in, and you see Sean Elliott just defensive boards.
Yes, they selectively run, and again, watch Olajuwon. Looks like Sean Elliott's going to block this shot, and he just barely misses it in an 80-64 game right now.
Wow. Turnaround jumper on the baseline this time. Missed, but Olajuwon gets the loose ball, feeds it into Ellie.
Now see, Sean Elliott had that read.
Houston leading by 4. Robert Horry.
That's the guy who's going to be open. Rather than leave Robert Horry, I think that was a blown assignment that time by J.R. Reed.
David Robinson into the paint. Little short jump in.
Have the average MC say, give me a sick day. They really ain't got shit to say like Timmy McVeigh. Get a hunch, a real ragtag bunch. In school he kept a...
No problem. But these are both outstanding defensive teams.
Double team, kick it out, open shot, Horry. There it is once again.
He's in 2 in a row.
Settling down a little bit. We see the nerves early. Guys start getting into the flow of the game. Now they double off Chucky Brown. and Olajuwon finds him for a dunk. So right now, Bob Hill's defense, a little bit of disarray.
Dunk on Doug.
That's right.
Olajuwon spins inside and misses.
With each other, and I think that really shows in their record this year. They have had a lot of fun being once again reunited and being teammates.
David Robinson with the reverse, count the basket and the foul. Traded for, he's with your new team, Bill Curley. I just wanted to point that out. I know you're aware of the roster.
David Robinson initially, Sean Elliott for Dennis Rodman, then Sean Elliott comes back and
And that was Akeem Olajuwon's second personal foul. Down to Olajuwon into the paint. There's the double team, the jump hook, no rebound. Elliott. Clyde the glide. 3-point Rockets lead. Olajuwon quickly left, right, and then back to the baseline.
There's no heads on some breakdance shit and spit. He writ this skit in Sanskrit. If the pants fit, sport 'em, but rock 'em low. The man
now down to about 10 seconds on the clock before Olajuwon touches it.
Cassell. This is the three, kept alive by Charles Jones.
Use the clock here. This is where
Who played so well off the bench on Monday. Drexler. Air ball.
Look at Olajuwon just wrestle the ball away from 3 Spurs. And here with about 2.5 minutes to go.
They have the clock fixed now with 2:20 to go. The lob to Olajuwon. San Antonio not quite ready.
Like the same hustle, bro, till knuckles glow. Tucked in the Tigre, just let it name.
San Antonio needs a nice strong finish like they got in game 1.
Robinson misses the jump hook. Akeem Olajuwon goes to the bench with 3 fouls. Kenny Smith in for the final minute. Robinson, tough shot for him to go to his left hand there. The ball is swallowed up by the Admiral, but there were too many Rockets.
Or can maybe the Spurs cut into it, get it to maybe a 2 or 3 point game. Let's watch what's the finish here. It could be very, very important as we go into halftime.
Olajuwon's turnaround jumper over the 7-footer. So Bob Hill not very pleased with the emotional level of his team in the first half. Our Budweiser game summary. First of all, our MVP matchup.
Well, you can see the defense has been very good on both of the big guys. Olajuwon only 5 for 13. Robinson 12 for 5, but 4 turnovers, and again, a little bit out of sync.
On the rebound.
See, he can trigger their running game by pushing the ball up like that and getting the ball to Robinson quickly. 3 dribbles, and he powers out with his speed. And now David Robinson posting up right underneath the basket. Olajuwon never in a position to defend against him. That position.
Defense on the part of the Houston Rockets leading 49-43. Olajuwon, tough shot, leaning in, gets Robinson in the air. Horry now catching up to his team. Into Akeem Olajuwon from the baseline. Rebound, Rodman.
Pushing the ball out. If they could place them with some emotion here, they could get this crowd excited. Houston has kept them at bay with plays like that. Olajuwon with the silencer.
They call him Akeem the Dream, but for most of the opposition, he is Akeem the Nightmare.
Well, the first 6 possessions of the second half, Olajuwon has touched it on 5 of them. He's 3 of them.
Golly, this is Bob Neal. Hope you enjoy our TNT playoff coverage. Olajuwon,
look at that.
Spinning, floating, scoring. Whoa.
I said, Akeem, how do you score? And he goes,
has 16 timeouts, San Antonio.
The whirling dervish, Akeem Olajuwon. Remember now, this guy is 6 feet, 10 inches tall. 3 of 4 from the floor. You saw the jump hook. Now you see the screen roll, the spinning, whirling move in the lane, and the finish. And quietly, the Rockets up by 10, doing their business. And was there anybody who had a greater weapon in the NBA than the sky hook of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Look at all the MVPs in attendance. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Dave Cowan, of course, who's an assistant with San Antonio, Moses Malone, who's on the injured list, Akeem Olajuwon, and of course, David Robinson, this year's most valuable player. There's Dave Cowens. They're rumoring him to be a candidate for the new head coach in Boston. Horry. Down inside to Olajuwon again. There's that spin move again. He is on fire. 4 out of 5.
Little by little, pulling away, playing with tremendous confidence.
And they continue going inside to this man. Not this time. JR at the point. Willie Anderson.
See Bob Hill really going to a different lineup now.
Robinson with a nice drive and lay-in as he beat everybody. And David Robinson now with 6.
You've got Doc Rivers in the game for defense. Somebody's going to have to give him some points other than Robinson and Elliott.
The team has missed 2. Go with 10 points in this quarter.
Can J.R. Reed give them some offense against Ori? He's very capable.
Robinson loses it. Out of bounds, 10 on the shot clock.
They've got to have somebody space up and make some shots. Person has been ineffective also.
Doc Rivers has been unable to hit the perimeter shot in his play.
Go into OLAJUWON, get the double team. If not, let him go one-on-one. If so, kick it out and shoot the 3. Just like that, although you'd like to get a score there. And they just got to have their defense sustain them.
Ori, not this time. Robinson with a rebound. Anderson way out in front. From Robinson, blocked by Ori. Oh, Anderson answers. OLAJUWON rebound. It's a 8-point Rockets lead.
See what Charles Jones is doing right now, though. He's going to play Robinson so OLAJUWON can get a little bit of a rest. Robinson doesn't have that luxury. He's got to pound on OLAJUWON at both ends of the floor. Now watch as they come down. OLAJUWON is getting in the lane, and he's in rhythm. Watch how rhythmic this shot is. Across the lane, the little running jump shows their resiliency and also shows the heart of a champion. The Spurs have got to find a way to win this game tonight.
OLAJUWON on the drive again, working inside. 26 points for OLAJUWON, 16 here in the third. And Clyde Drexler, first Akeem.
Now watch all these moves. All right, crossover, stop, fake, spin, back up and under.
A modern day marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Son and crushed up all his metacarpals, he said he ain't mean it, totally by accident. After the show, he didn't follow where y'all taxi went.
A great pass, beautiful shot, high up off the glass over Robinson.
Drexler has 21. Now David Robinson working down low, stripped away. Doc Rivers is there to find it. Rivers with 14. What a job. Ori had the chance, but he's going to take it to the hoop. How did he get that up? The follow, the block. Loose ball foul on Houston.
They take the lead here.
They're down 1. Into Robinson. Open man Person. And the Rifleman hits a rare 3. This brought the crowd of 36,000 to their feet.
Well, Person needed that, and so did the team. They've got to.
And that's the Rockets' first lead since they led 10-8.
Without 3 guys swarming on him right now, they cannot get him the ball. See if they can run a quick slip and roll. That's what they do. See, the creativity of a coach is...
Knock it though, it's like the same hustle, bro. 2 knuckles glow. Tucked in the Tigre, just let the name buckle show.
Western Conference Finals. Houston stole the first game, 94-93. And the foul on the post. That's 3 on OLAJUWON.
David Robinson really doesn't like to play with his back to the basket, but they're doing a good job of getting the ball deep.
At 82. Rivers pull-up jumper.
You know, Bob, I think it's very interesting. Bob Hill in the time of crisis Person to go along with Sean Elliott and David Robinson, hoping that experience will prevail.
Good call, probably. We'll find out. 8 seconds on the shot clock. That shot by Drexler, very flat.
3 guys in isolation and go into OLAJUWON, which is what they do, and give him that spin move on the baseline. They get the corner out of the way, so now he can go to that pet move of his. Remember we diagrammed when that corner was empty, that he could make that spin move? Well, in the clutch, they do that. They empty that corner. Got to be very careful not to fall in love with this 3-point shot, though.
Anderson with the penetration and the dish to Robinson, which draws the foul on Clyde Drexler. His 4.
We're 6 for 6. Let's keep our eye on that free throw line.
Robinson missing one right there. 5 minutes to go in this game. OLAJUWON's jump hook, no. Robinson kept it alive. Loose ball foul on the Spurs.
Let him create your offense against OLAJUWON.
4:31 to go in the game. Houston by 6. The veterans stay on the floor. There they go to Robinson. His pull-up jumper, he likes that shot.
That's his shot. He likes to face up. He had the left foot. Get a couple more touches. Don't give up on him after one catch.
10 on the shot clock, down to OLAJUWON again. Single coverage by Robinson.
They're going to read the double team.
He's fouled on the lean-in as Willie Anderson drove down to get his hands up there, and Willie Anderson picks up the foul.
Get into OLAJUWON, let him feel the double team, spot up the open three-point shooter. It's been their success throughout.
Punched away by J.R. Reed. Ellie stripped that ball away from Elliott. He gets it back and drives. The bounce doesn't go. Robinson there. Powering it inside, and the foul. Can pull the Spurs to within 4.
If the Rockets have a weakness, it's they're a small team, and you can hurt them on the offensive boards. Robinson with a great second effort. And the finish, the three-point play opportunity, got a chance to pull them within 4 points. You know that the Rockets don't want to foul you and stop the clock.
Rockets by 6, 1:49 remaining. Off the curl, Anderson. Spin move inside to Robinson. He's fouled, but did not get it to go down for the three-point opportunity. Akeem just picked up his 5th foul.
Well, I think the only way that will come into play is if this game goes into
Point lead with 1:20 to go.
And they used about 20 seconds. That was drawn up to perfection.
Robinson powers it inside. He has 31 now. No quit in the Admiral.
Now, if you're Houston, you just don't want to give a Robinson now faces up. A nice up and under move. He scores. But once again,
to go in this game, and a 5-point Rockets lead.
If no double team, OLAJUWON will take it. If they double, he'll find the open guy on the perimeter.
Pull-up jumper.
A modern day marvel, but terrible, better horrible. When he grabbed the mic from Sonny Cross.
Amazing, amazing the pressure performance that we've seen by these Houston Rockets. Remember my theory, Bob, first team to 100 normally wins. Rockets at 101.
Akeem has 39.
One day, he planned to put in a runway with enough land for his own projects and gunplay. Section 8 penthouse made look like Faye Dunaway. A lot of y'all ass out like gay runaway. It's how they say semi-risque.